Welcome to Smart Investing Nigeria. Instead of boring definitions, let's hear a story.
Okay, today we're going to talk about something that affects, well, pretty much everyone with a bank account. We're going to look at why that old advice of just saving your money might not be the safe bet you've always thought it was. Let's get right into it.
Now, I know what you're thinking. That sounds completely backwards, right? How can you possibly be losing money when you look at your bank statement and the numbers going up? Well, that's the big puzzle we're going to crack today. And the answer is a really big deal for your financial future.
All right, so first, we need to pull back the curtain on what's called the savings illusion. It's this idea we all have that putting money aside is always a step forward. But, as you're about to see, there's an invisible force out there that's completely flipping that idea on its head.
And that invisible force? It's a little thing called inflation. You've heard the word, but what does it actually mean? Put simply, it's the reason that the money in your wallet buys you less stuff this year than it did last year. It's like a slow, silent leak in your money's value, what we call its purchasing power.
You know, that definition can feel a bit academic. So let's make this really clear. Let's look at how inflation isn't just a number on a chart, but something that shows up in your shopping cart every single week. To do that, we're going to use one of the most basic staples you can think of, a simple bag of rice. It's something almost everyone buys, which makes it the perfect way to see inflation in the real world.
Now, even though this example uses Nigerian naira, trust me, the principle is global. And what's just wild here is how dramatic this change is. Just 8 years ago, a bag of rice was 8,000 naira. Today, that exact same bag is over 70,000 naira. I mean, that's not a small jump. It's a massive leap that you feel directly in your pocket.
And here's where the real problem kicks in. Yeah, your income might be going up, maybe you get a small raise each year, but it is almost impossible for it to keep up with how fast the prices of things you need, like rice, are just skyrocketing.
So this gap, it puts you in a financial race that you just can't win by saving alone. It's like you're on a treadmill, running as hard as you can, but someone keeps moving the finish line further and further away. You're working hard, but you're not actually getting ahead.
And this chart just lays it all out, plain and simple. On one side, you have the typical interest a bank pays on your savings. We're talking maybe 5% if you're lucky. On the other side, you have inflation roaring along at 20% or more. That huge gap between those two bars, that's your money's value disappearing into thin air. So the bottom line is this. Even though your savings account balance is technically getting bigger by a tiny amount, the value of that money, its actual buying power, is shrinking way faster. You're basically trying to fight a 20% forest fire with a 5% garden hose. This explains that really frustrating feeling so many people have. It's why you can work your whole life, do the responsible thing, and save, but still feel like you're just treading water or even falling behind. It's not about not working hard enough, it's about using a strategy that just doesn't work anymore. So, what's the answer? It's not to stop saving, not at all. It's to start thinking differently. Let's break down the powerful, game-changing difference between saving and investing. I want you to think of your money as having two totally different jobs. Saving is your defense. Its main job is protection. It's for your emergency fund, for short-term goals. It needs to be safe and easy to access. Investing, on the other hand, is your offense. Its main job is growth. It's for building real wealth and, crucially, for running faster than inflation. That means putting money into assets, like stocks or real estate, that have the potential to actually grow your money over the long run. And the key here isn't to pick one over the other. A smart financial plan absolutely needs both. You need that solid foundation of savings for security and those near-term goals. But you also absolutely need investments if you want your money to actually build wealth for your future.
Okay, so this brings us to the most important part of this whole conversation. Let's take all these ideas and turn them back to you and to your money.
So I'll just leave you with this one question. Take a hard look at your own finances. Is all of your money playing defense, just protecting? Or have you also put some of it on offense to actually go out there and grow? Answering that question for yourself is the first step toward actually winning the race.